I saw a caravan passing through this morning. I need to buy fresh bread for dinner.
Everyone flees as soon as I try to draw near. I feed only on my own loneliness. No one will run away from me anymore. Thank you for giving me my life back among people.
We hear stories of Roman conquests from travelers passing through.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
Did you see the new carpenter shop?
I heard what you did for Simon the leper, and I have been waiting for you by the road ever since. My body is crumbling into dust. I know now that you are the Messiah. Just as the people said, thank you for healing my body.
Do you know when the next caravan arrives? I need some support.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. Whoever hears my words and keeps them in the heart is like a wise man who built his house not on soft ground, but on rock. The rains came, the rivers rose, the winds struck with force. Yet the house did not fall, because its foundation was strong. But whoever hears and does not act is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. For a time it seemed fair and strong, but when the trial came, it could not stand. So it is with man. It is not the word alone that saves, but the word made living indeed. Not the one who speaks of truth is righteous, but the one who lives by it. Therefore examine yourselves. On what does your heart stand? On the rock of obedience, or on the sand of appearances? For the hour of trial comes to every man.
Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who built the first temple in Jerusalem? Well done. Fancy trying to crack a mental exercise inspired by ancient teachings? Who was thrown into the lion's den but survived thanks to God's intervention? That's right! Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? How many plagues did God send upon Egypt before Pharaoh let the Israelites go? Well done. I withdraw my challenge. You have spoken with a truth that leaves me silent.
Do you know where I can find some good pottery?
Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who built the ark to save his family and animals from the flood? Absolutely. Feel like teasing your brain with a challenge that might have tested even a Pharisee? Who killed Goliath, the Philistine giant, with a stone from a sling? Correct. Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? Who received the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai? Well done. I came to test you, but it is I who have been exposed. Thank you for the truth. Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? Which city was destroyed after its walls fell at the sound of the Israelites' trumpets? Absolutely. Curious to unravel a thought-provoking puzzle? Who was sold into Egypt by his brothers and later became a ruler of Egypt? Correct. Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? Who was the king of Israel, known for his great wisdom, and who settled a dispute between two women over a child? That's right! There is no riddle greater than the light you carry. I yield. I meant to confront you. Instead, I stand convicted and grateful.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. No one lights a lamp only to hide it beneath a vessel. It is set high, so that all in the house may see its light. So it must be with you. You were not called to hide what is good, but to let it shine through your deeds. Do not let the light given to you be dimmed by fear, by pride, or by indifference. For what use is a lamp if no one sees its flame? And what use is a word if it does not change a life? If you show mercy, show it truly. If you speak truth, speak it without falsehood. If you pray, let your heart be clean. Then men shall see not your glory, but the goodness of God. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. For the one who receives the light faithfully, more light shall be given.
Easy for you to speak of goodness. Easy for you to speak of light. Easy when you have not fallen into darkness. When no one strikes you from every side. When no one spits at your face. When you do not hear curses from morning until night. You speak as one who is loved. Come then, I will show you what it is to be hated by all.
There is a stillness in the city today, as if something holy draws near.
Please, go away from me.
Remember, your obedience and faithfulness will bring salvation to many. Trust in my presence and the power that guides you.
The Roman governor's decision.
The people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers. They stripped him, beat him, and left him half dead by the road. A priest passed that way. He saw the man and went on. Then a Levite came. He looked upon him and passed by as well. But then came a Samaritan, a stranger, despised by many. He saw the wounded man and was moved with mercy. He lifted him up and brought him to safety. Then he said, "Care for him, and whatever more is needed, I will repay when I return." Tell me then, which of these proved a neighbor to the man who suffered? The one who showed mercy. Go then and do likewise.
Ah! What have we to do with you, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God.
Are you afraid, Jesus?
Would you like to solve an intriguing mental puzzle? Who was the first king of Israel? Well done. Curious to unravel a thought-provoking puzzle? What tower did people try to build to reach heaven, causing God to confuse their language? Absolutely. Ready for a bit of puzzling as if you were tested by a Pharisee? Which city was destroyed by fire and brimstone for its wickedness? Correct. I withdraw my challenge. You have spoken with a truth that leaves me silent.
I dreamed of a river flowing from the temple, and all who drank were healed.
How is your family doing these days?
people grew quiet as he came forward. Some came to listen, some came to judge. Others only wanted to see the man they had heard about. Then Jesus stepped up, looked at the crowd, and began to teach. A sower went out to sow. Some seed fell by the road, and the birds came and devoured it. Some fell on rocky ground. It sprang up quickly, but when the sun rose, it withered, because it had no root. Some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew and choked it. But some fell on good soil, and it bore a great harvest. So it is with the word that comes to man. Some hear, but do not receive. Some receive with joy, but do not endure. And some hear, yet the cares of this world choke what is good within them. But blessed is the one whose heart is good soil. For the word is living, and where the heart is open, it shall bear fruit. He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
Good day. Welcome, Master! You can't imagine how glad we are to see you.
Indeed, Master. Everything looks perfect, almost as if someone knew exactly what we needed.
It's a sign that he foresaw everything.
If only the people knew that he is the true King of Israel, they would rise against Rome tonight.
Simon, this is not a time for battle. It's a feast, not a revolt.
But what if something is about to happen tonight? Something we don't yet understand.
Master, can we help you somehow? What is the bowl and the water for?
Lord, what are you doing?
Lord, are you going to wash my feet? You shall never wash them.
Then, Lord, not only my feet, but also my hands and my head.
What do you mean, Master? Are you suggesting that one of us is not worthy to have his feet washed? Did anyone truly understand what just happened here?
Lord, is it I?
None of us would ever do such a thing. Right?
Ask him, John. Who does he mean?
Lord, who is it?
No, I won't listen to this any longer. I'm going out. I need air.
What just happened? Where did he go?
Maybe he went to get something for the feast.
How should we understand your words?
Jesus took bread, lifted it, and gave thanks, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body, which is given to you."
I don't understand it all.
Then he broke the bread and began
But
to give
how
it
can
to
we
each of the
comprehend this?
apostles.
How can we eat him?
In their eyes
I am not
there was
worthy,
reverence and a
and
quiet
yet
lack
you
of
give it to
understanding.
me.
This is his way to remain with us forever. It is love.
He gives himself to us out of love.
This is more than a ritual of Passover.
The Master truly speaks of himself, of his own body.
As Moses gave manna, so he gave the bread from heaven.
Not the sword, nor power. This is his victory.
He is giving himself to us.
This is the covenant, the new covenant spoken of by the prophets.
I don't understand it all, but I feel it is holy.
But how can we comprehend this? How can we eat him?
This is the covenant, the new covenant spoken
I am
of by
not
the prophets.
worthy, Lord, and yet you give it to me.
This is his way to remain with us forever.
As Moses gave manna, so he gave the bread from heaven.
Not the sword, nor power.
This is more than a ritual of Passover.
He is giving himself to us.
It is love. He gives himself to us out of love.
The Master truly speaks of himself, of his own body.
Not the sword, nor power. This
is the covenant, the new covenant spoken of by the
prophets. Love. He gives himself to us out of love.
I don't understand it all.
On the first day of the festival of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Where do you want us to make preparations for you to eat the Passover?" He replied, "Go into the city to a certain man and tell him, 'The teacher says, my appointed time is near. I am going to celebrate the Passover with my disciples at your house.'" So the disciples did as Jesus had directed them and prepared the Passover. When evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12. And while they were eating, he said, "Truly, I tell you, one of you will betray me." They were very sad and began to say to him one after the other, "Surely you don't mean me, Lord." Jesus replied, "The one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me will betray me." So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand."
While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take it, this is my body." Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, and they all drank from it. "This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many," he said to them. "Truly, I tell you, I will not drink again from the fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new in the kingdom of God."
Master, I see you looking at me more intently than at the others. Is something wrong? Lord, with you I am ready to go to prison and to death. But how can that be, Master? That's impossible.
When the supper was ending, Jesus prayed to his Father with great love. "Father, the time has come. Give glory to your Son, so that he may give glory to you. Keep my friends safe and help them stay united, just as you and I are one. I'm not only praying for them, but also for everyone who will believe in me because of their words. I want them all to be with me and see my glory." It was a prayer full of love, for his friends and for everyone who would one day believe in him. I want them all to be with me.
But how is this, Master? You are leaving us? You are leaving us all alone?
Who are you speaking of, Master? There is no one besides you. Without you, we cannot manage.
Truly, not all your words have I understood well, but we will wait for the coming of the Helper of whom you spoke.
Jesus teaches his disciples that a life close to God is only possible when they stay united with him. I am the true vine, and my Father takes care of it. Every branch that does not bear fruit he cuts away, and every branch that does bear fruit he cleans so it can grow even more. Stay close to me, and I will stay close to you. Just as a branch cannot grow fruit if it is apart from the vine, you cannot do anything without me. I am the vine, and you are the branches. Jesus tells his disciples that they too will suffer, but their pain will show the world his love and truth. This is my commandment: love one another as I have loved you. No one has greater love than the one who gives his life for his friends. If people have hurt me, they will also hurt you. Finally, Jesus compares his death and resurrection to the pain of a mother giving birth, pain that turns into joy and new life. Truly I tell you, you will cry and be sad, while the world will rejoice. You will feel sorrow, but your sorrow will turn into joy. A woman feels pain when she gives birth, but when her baby is born, she forgets her pain because she is filled with joy. In the same way, you are sad now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy away.
I hope we are going in the right direction.
Don't complain. Over there, on the left, you can see the olive trees that grow only on this part of the slope.
Yes, it seems you're right. We've finally made it. Good thing we walked with him.
Master, is it still far? I thought we would stop lower down.
Here?
Looks like a place that has offered shelter often. You can even tell someone once slept here.
That's good. If shepherds have used this grotto, then it must be safe.
And will we stay here long, Master?
It's cool.
really is quieter here than outside. You can't even hear the wind.
You can tell shepherds sometimes sleep here. The stones have been worn smooth. You can even see a few blankets that were left behind.
It's a good place to rest, Master.
Do you want us to pray with you?
Yes, we're coming with you.
We'll be back soon.
May the Master have strength, whatever awaits him.
We'll keep watch here. He knows what he's doing.
Master, do you want to pray?
Is everything all right, Lord?
Master, is there anything we can do to help?
All right, Master. We will keep watch. I promise I won't close my eyes.
Master, you know what's going to happen, don't you?
Is that why you want us to keep watch? So can we warn you if they come?
Go, Lord. We will keep watch.
Jesus walked away from his disciples, deeper into the garden, where the olive trees grew denser and the moonlight barely pierced through their leaves. When he was about a stone's throw away from Peter, James, and John, he fell to his knees, and then to his face. There, in solitude, in struggle, he began to pray.
Again you fight, Son of Man. Does it never tire you? Look at them. This is only an echo of what truly awaits you. The whips that will tear your flesh. Do you really want to go through this for them? No one will appreciate it. No one will understand. People will forget as quickly as they always do. One step back, and it's all over. One step wanted.
Jesus prayed, and his voice trembled, as if the very words wounded him more deeply than anything that was about to come. My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will.
Power you cannot break with a single word. They will not yield. They will not step back.
Keep walking.
You know their brutality. You've seen their executions. And yet you walk straight into their hands. Why?
Think your disciples will stand by you?
Do you see any of them here?
Don't stray from the path.
No, they have already fled in their hearts. One, and legions of angels will crush this world to dust. Why are you silent?
Jesus prayed a second time. His steps were heavier than before, as if every movement demanded great effort. He lifted his gaze toward heaven, and the words flowed from his heart like a bitter truth that must be accepted. My Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, may your will be done.
This is how your end will look. Wood, nails, shame, and the loneliness that no human has ever dreamed of. Does your father really condemn you to this? To this? To a pain that even your beloved cannot bear to look upon? And when you hang, they will mock you. They will say, "Come down from the cross if you are the Son of God." That is what they will say. That is how they will laugh. Do you want to save them? They do not want to be saved. Think you can still withdraw. You can still step off this path. All it takes is not going further. No one will find you here. No one can force you. Not for this humanity. They are not worth it. Leave them. Leave and come with me.
For the third time, Jesus paused among the olive trees. His face looked more exhausted, and his eyes were filled with tears. And yet, in his gaze, one could see a new strength, a certainty that the hour had come. "My Father, If it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, may your will be done."
Lord, you are not alone. You do not face this alone. Father sees your pain and knows every moment of the struggle. Have faith, not doubt. Your spirit is willing, and you do not walk alone. Father is with you, guiding each step toward redemption.
Did we really fall asleep?
No, Master. I wasn't sleeping.
Lord, I did not mean to fall asleep.
We suddenly became so tired.
Prayer, it was so heavy.
Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to them, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." He took Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee along with him, and he began to be sorrowful and troubled. Then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me."
Just as he was speaking, Judas, one of the 12, appeared. With him was a crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent from the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the elders. Now the betrayer had arranged a signal with them. "The one I kiss is the man. Arrest him and lead him away under guard." Going at once to Jesus, Judas said, "Rabbi," and kissed him. The men seized Jesus and arrested him. Then one of those standing near drew his sword and struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear.
Jesus commanded Peter, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?"
Judas had come with a band of soldiers and temple officers, carrying lanterns, torches, and weapons. At the moment of arrest, the disciples fled, as it had been foretold. The shepherd would be struck, and the sheep scattered. Yet Peter and another disciple followed at a distance.
So, where are we going now?
Take him to Annas. I've got my payment to collect.
Ours too? We didn't follow you for free.
Better sort it out with the priests. Everyone was supposed to come back with both ears.
Whatever's between me and them is none of your business, Judean. But the one back there doesn't look cheap.
They're paying as if he were an ordinary slave.
I thought they'd value him higher.
I didn't expect it to look like this. That he'd... as if he were waiting.
He's always waiting, always knowing, always seeing. And because of that, this has to end.
I saw him heal the man who came for him.
You saw it, and you're still dragging him along. We have to go.
We're going. I'm just asking, why?
Why? Because it has to be done. I thought he'd finally do what everyone who sways a crowd promises to do, and now he has to face the consequences.
That isn't an answer.
It's the only one I have.
But why did you hand him over? He looks like he's already forgiven you before anything's even begun.
It's politics. You don't have to understand.
You hide behind politics the same way you hide behind, I have to. I don't think you fully know what you've done.
Faster. There's no time.
It was night, deep night, after the supper during the Passover feast. Jerusalem was crowded with pilgrims, and in many houses, prayers and remembrance of the Exodus still lingered in the air. From the Garden of Gethsemane, near the Mount of Olives, Jesus of Nazareth was led away, bound.
The city is full of people. It's always like this at Passover.
That's why we take the side streets. If someone recognizes him, there'll be chaos.
Is that him? The one who taught in the temple?
The very same. A Galilean. Everyone talks about him.
Some say he's a prophet.
And others, the Messiah.
That's why he can't walk freely.
This man you are leading, is that Jesus?
Step aside and stay out of our business, or we'll take you along the same way.
Jesus was taken first to Annas, the former high priest and father-in-law of Caiaphas, whose influence among the priests remained strong. The courtyard of the high priest's house was lit. Servants and guards gathered in the night air. And so the first questioning began, only the beginning of that long night.
We have brought Jesus of Nazareth.
Bring this man closer. Let him stand before me.
At your command.
So you are the one the people speak of. I ask you about your disciples and about your teaching.
Yet crowds followed him. He spoke words that moved ordinary people.
Then speak here. Say what you taught.
That is evading the answer. Is this how you answer the high priest?
Enough!
He does not answer as a guilty man.
No decision will be made here. His case is too serious. Bind him and send him to Caiaphas.
Did you hear the high priest? Let's move. To Caiaphas, quickly.
before anyone notices.
Who goes there at this hour? Why in such haste?
It is Jesus of Nazareth, brought from high priest.
Much has been said of his teaching. Did he truly draw such a crowd? From Annas, Jesus was sent, still bound, to Caiaphas, where the chief priests and elders were assembling. Inside, they sought testimony and questioned him. Outside, in the courtyard, Peter stood among the servants and guards, warming himself by the fire, while the night pressed on toward the cockcrow.
Stand before the council, Jesus of Nazareth. We have heard many things spoken about you. You teach openly among the people. You speak in synagogues and in the temple. Tell us plainly, what do you teach?
Bring witnesses who can speak against him.
We heard him say he would destroy the temple.
No, he said he would rebuild it in 3 days.
Did he really say such things? Incredible that the crowd listened.
Their testimony does not agree.
Is it true that he speaks so openly about his authority? Do you have other witnesses?
We heard him teach in the synagogues and the temple. Many believed in him.
We must know if he claims to be God. We cannot let this go unchecked.
I swear before God we will now hear the truth. Are you the Messiah, the Son of God? Blasphemy! Why do we still need witnesses?
You all heard his words. He places himself beside the Most High.
You have heard it yourselves. He has spoken against heaven.
By our law, he deserves death, but we have no authority to carry it out.
Take him away. At dawn, bring him to the governor.
To Pontius Pilate. Keep him bound.
Wait. I reckon.
Let him be punished! I saw you with the one seized.
You are
Let
with
him
this
suffer
Jesus
for
of
his
Nazareth,
lies.
aren't you?
It's not true. I do not know this man.
Surely you were with him in the
Get
garden.
out of our town!
Isn't he your master?
No, I was not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, now I recognize him too. You were with the seized one. Tell the truth.
I do not know this man.
Throw at him!
Then the Jewish leaders took Jesus from Caiaphas to the palace of the Roman governor. By now it was early morning, and to avoid ceremonial uncleanness, they did not enter the palace, because they wanted to be able to eat the Passover.
Then the whole assembly rose and led him off to Pilate. And they began to accuse him, saying, "We have found this man subverting our nation. He opposes payment of taxes to Caesar and claims to be Messiah, a king." So Pilate asked Jesus, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "You have said so," Jesus replied. Then Pilate announced to the chief priests and the crowd, "You brought me this man as one who is inciting the people to rebellion. I have examined him in your presence and have found no basis for your charges against him. Neither has Herod, for he sent him back to us. As you can see, he has done nothing to deserve death. Therefore I will punish him and then release him." Now it was the governor's custom at the festival to release a prisoner chosen by the crowd. At that time they had a well-known prisoner whose name was Jesus Barabbas. So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, "Which one do you want me to release to you, Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah?" For he knew it was out of self-interest that they had handed Jesus over to him. "Don't have anything to do with that innocent man, for I have suffered a great deal today in a dream because of him." But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and to have Jesus executed. "Which of the two do you want me to release to you?" asked the governor. "Barabbas," they answered. "What shall I do then with Jesus who is called the Messiah?" Pilate asked. Then they answered, "Crucify him." "Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. "I am innocent of this man's blood," he said. "It is your responsibility." All the people answered, "His blood is on us and on our children." Then he released Barabbas to them. Then Pilate took Jesus and had him flogged. The soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They clothed him in a purple robe and went up to him again and again, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they slapped him in the face. Once more Pilate came out and said to the Jews gathered there, "Look, I am bringing him out to you to let you know that I find no basis for a charge against him." When Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe, Pilate said to them, "Here is the man!" As soon as the chief priests and their officials saw him, they shouted, "Crucify! Crucify!" But Pilate answered, "You take him and crucify him." The Jewish leaders insisted, "We have a law, and according to that law he must die because he claimed to be the Son of God." When Pilate heard this, he was even more afraid, and he went back inside the palace. He asked Jesus, "Where do you come from?" But Jesus gave him no answer. "Do you refuse to speak to me?" Pilate said. "Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you?" Jesus answered, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. Therefore, the one who handed me over to you is guilty of a greater sin." From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free, but the Jewish leaders kept shouting, "If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar." When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the Stone Pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about noon. Pilate said to the Jews, "Here is your king." But they shouted, "Take him away! Take him away! Crucify him!" "Shall I crucify your king?" Pilate asked. "We have no king but Caesar," the chief priests answered.
So what? Where is your God now? See how easily they turned on me. Just a few whispers.
You'll die, deceiver!
dare call yourself a prophet?
Look how you stagger, and you claimed Father was with you.
No one will help you!
Can't you even save yourself?
That's how false prophets end.
You wanted so badly to save them. And they cheer when you stumble.
If you truly are the Son of God, prove it now.
He saved others, but he can't save himself.
This isn't the path of a king, Jesus. It's the path of a defeated man.
Where are your miracles now, prophet of Galilee?
Save yourself if you really have power.
Get away from him!
Leave me alone.
Stone him!
You are a false prophet.
He is no Messiah. See? Their faith was fragile. So fragile, a single accusation shattered it.
Blasphemer!
He's a liar, not a prophet.
Away with him!
Let
Get out
him
of our
suffer
town.
for his lies.
Let him be punished!
You there! Stop staring and help him with the cross.
I don't know him, and
You'll get to know each other on the way to the gate. Now go on, move!
I just want to get to the other side.
The faster you help, the faster you'll get there.
Your body cracks, and I'm waiting for your will to crack with
You wanted to save others, but you can't even save yourself?
This is your end, Nazarene.
walking.
Look at their faces, Rabbi. So much anger. Are they really worth this? You said you were the Son of God! So where is he now to help you? This is no triumph of justice, Jesus. Just a crowd craving someone to blame. You dare call yourself the King of the Jews? Where is your throne then? This is defeat. Your defeat.
You're pathetic. No one will help you now.
Harder. Just a little more. Good. Leave it.
So, where is your God now?
No one will help you!
If you are the Messiah, save yourself and us. Do something, if you have the power.
Do you not even fear God now? We are suffering justly, but this man has done nothing wrong.
Are you sure about that? If he's punished like us, he can't be innocent.
Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise.
Can't you even save yourself?
Woman, behold your son. John, behold your mother.
God has abandoned you, liar!
It's too early for a storm, isn't it?
It is finished.
Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Truly, this man was the Son of God.
After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him." When he had led them out to the vicinity of Bethany, he lifted up his hands and blessed them. While he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up into heaven. Then they worshipped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy, and they stayed continually at the temple praising God.
Give me a sign, something that shines. Take me out of space and time. It's more than a dream. Now I'm the wind. Feel it around me. Now I'm in. So many years, tons of fear. No wonder I trembled and laid on my knees. I tried to survive, now I'm alive. Oh, I can feel the sun in my eyes. Yes, I'm Yes, I'm weightless. Come on outside, let us dance with the stars. It looks very far, but it's here in my heart. Come on, don't leave me, we're not very far. Hold on to me. Give us a sign, something that shines. Take us out of space and time. We more than a dream. We are the wind. Feel it around us. Now we're in. Yes, I'm weightless. Above my pain. Yes, I'm weightless. I can love you again. I'll be in your dream, sing through the wind, feel it around you, come on in.